That's Steph Curry, although I'm not sure. It might have been an imposter because the final score was 133 to 105 in Game 3 of the Western Conference Final. Somebody explain this game to me.
They're in trouble, bro.
But what happened in that game? Because that was an odd game to watch because I stepped into my house with my homeboy Cairo, about to watch this game, and I was scared of what the Warriors were going to do.
Here's the problem with Golden State, man. They're a jump shooting team, and they rely heavily on shots. When they're making their shots, they're almost impossible to.
They changed the NBA with jump shooting.
But the minute their jump shot is gone, and you got a Westbrook and KD who's making their shots, and they got the confidence,
But that wasn't.
that's gonna lead to disaster every time.
Was that 30-point expose about jump shots? Was it about competition, coaching?
It's a chip on their shoulder.
not,
The
like-
Warriors couldn't stop a nosebleed that night. I mean, they didn't defend.
Thank
They
you.
really didn't
Like-
defend. They didn't really compete in the second half the way I thought they would.
But how do you explain away a performance like that in the Western Conference Finals?
Defensive liabilities.
Winning 73 games and being a little fatigued
AG,
and playing
you're
against the
pretty
team
quiet
playing
right
the best
I mean,
basketball ever
look,
played.
it's all about, and this is going to sound really cliche, but it's all about who wants it and who wants it more. And
listen.
Oklahoma came out from the jump and just stepped on the gas
Chip on their
pedal.
shoulder.
I would always
Nobody
give it
wants
to
more than
Westbrook as the guy who wants it.
What
Oh,
would
that's
you
my man.
think about it? If you're all year you're hearing about San Antonio and Golden State, like the other teams don't exist, chip on your shoulder. Westbrook personally is taking that personally. Of course they're gonna come in.
Did you ever play Street Fighter?
Yes.
All right, and you're playing Street Fighter, and then someone comes and they player 2, and there's a new challenger that enters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deion Waiters has stepped up.
Wow.
He has become James Harden for this team.
Oh, boy.
He is that X
Well, that's
factor
a-
off
You know,
the
we
big
actually
statement,
mentioned that in
so.
the production meeting. He has grown quite a bit.
South
I
Philadelphia.
recovered some of that money he
What a
lost
waste.
from some of those
He
lean
dunked on a
years in
man.
Cleveland.
I
Do you
saw
think
the
he can
dunk-
sustain this level of
See
play?
the dunk
Yes.
on the
Do you,
man?
do you think he can sustain this level of play for at least until the finals?
Yeah, he has his confidence, and as Jay-Z would say, I guess I got my swagger back. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
He's ready.
Okay.
He's
all
ready.
right. I really like that. Okay, now you brought up Street Fighter earlier.
Yes.
I saw a really great meme on, I think it was Bleacher Report. That posted on Instagram. And it was Draymond Green's head superimposed on Giles' body as he gave the Sonic Boom
Sonic
kick
Boom.
to Sagat, who actually had Steven Adams' face on it.
Hilarious.
And we
Stop
also had a
kick
really
people.
good lower third that we can't use for it. It's called Adams Apples. We wanted to
Stop
put
kick,
that on
stop
the
kick
show.
people. Stop.
But here's the thing.
Shout out
Are
to
you
the
surprised?
internet.
Are you surprised the NBA chose not to suspend Draymond Green
no.
for the Adams Apples incident?
No,
Who wants to take this one
No,
first?
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
No?
They don't want to impact this series in any way. You don't want to touch this series.
go.
But
And
Draymond
as wrong
impacted
as it
the
is,
series.
as
Conspiracy.
wrong as
Draymond
it is,
impacted Steven Adams.
I'm not.
Oh,
you
yes,
can-
he
we
did.
could we could go conspiracy theory all we want.
But
at
you
the
were
end of the day, you're
against
not-
conspiracy.
Let's go
theories
to
earlier.
the rule book.
Go to the rule book.
Okay.
Explain it to me.
The play was reviewed there on the court.
Yeah.
And he got away with it there in real time.
But that's why you have the
Henceforth-
replay system.
right.
That's why we
and
review these
henceforth,
things.
the next day, it was like, well, we could
You
suspend
can-
him, but
you
what we're
cannot-
going to do is we're going to give a
Noah,
fine.
get in here.
We're going to get a fine going,
Right.
and he's not going to get
You just can't inadvertently kick somebody in the crowd.
It wasn't
I'm
inadvertence.
I'm
It was
sorry.
like that Reggie Miller jump shot.
I don't shoot like this.
I just refuse
Reggie
to believe
Miller
that you
did,
can.
and Kobe
This
did
is
all
so
of 2007.
unnatural. This is so unnatural.
Who jumps like this?
So
B?
I would have liked to see them get fined for that. You kind of expect they won't.
Kobe.
I'm sorry, get
Kobe.
suspended for that, but you kind of expect they won't.
Leg
I think
in
he should be
between
suspended for that. I think LeBron should be suspended for that flop he had in the other game too.
Well,
On
that,
his own
that,
player?
that flop was classic because
own player?
he took the flop, then he looked to make sure he could land, and then he fell.
Then he pushed
Shout out
himself.
to
Nobody
King James.
rebounds like this with their legs positioned perfectly, and nobody rebounds like that.
No one does anything like
That
that.
was a frustration
But
play.
kick. The only
And
thing
he got away with it.
Ballerinas don't kick like that.
That was an accident.
The only thing people
Come
do
on.
like that
Misty Copeland.
is kick like that.
Shout out to her.
She's good.
Yes.
Female soccer, USA. You guys
No, ballerina.
Oh, the ballerina.
Alright,
Oh, I thought you.
okay,
Okay,
alright,
okay.
okay.
All right. I was confused. My bad.
This guy's a Canadianer man. He's a Canadianer man.
Shut up. Okay. Can the Warriors recapture that magic, that undefeatable air that they kind of had walking into this playoffs?
Yes.
They can recapture it,
They have the pieces on. Nobody's hurt.
but has the image been punctured? We're talking about logos, signage, the idea floating around your head that these guys are better than everybody else. Can that be brought back to life?
Oh yeah, no, it's still there.
Wow,
The
okay.
Thunder were like, oh yeah.
Pivotal game,
The
though.
Thunder were like, we know that each quarter we got to take it as serious as we have to take it, and we're going to handle it game by game, and they're not sleeping on those guys for 1 second.
Pivotal game tonight. Same way you can recapture your list, same way these guys
Wow.
can recapture. They can. Don't play with me
Wow.
today. The same way they can recapture.
They can go back
Don't
and get
play
it.
with me today.
I wasn't coming
Don't play
back
with me
on.
this evening.
Yo, apparently none of you are coming back on. We're doing the third segment. It's just me lying down on the couch, straight up and down. All right? Okay, quickly, who you got and how many? We'll start on this side, AG.
All right, this one goes the distance as well.
Seven.
I'm going with Golden State.
Golden State.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really not coming back. Trixx.
You know what, man? I won't even wait for today's game. I'm gonna say Golden State in 7.
All right, Biombo's his son. You.
Thunder in 6. I expected the Thunder to beat the Spurs. They did. I called that here. And then now they're going to beat the Warriors in 6, and they're going to go on to the finals.
And lose to LeBron.
I'm going to go back. I really want to go look back at all the tape of him because I'm concerned about.
I said Thunder.
Did you say that?
I did.
Tells
Because
no
I've been
lies.
saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're gonna beat
All
the
right.
Spurs, for sure.
That's it. You're all cut off. Cut their mics.
Before the series starts.
Yeah, shut up. We'll be back with more on Canada's home for talking hoops. This is the Hangout, and this is one of my favorite playoff moments so far. She is a darling. That's right. Help him out with the haircut. Take some of that back. Shout out to the entire DeRozan family holding it down for the city. We'll be back with more Hangouts.
Not Riley.
Hangouts. Hangouts.
Not Riley, rude boy.